Hello, it's Emma here at Nature Nurture Sling Library. So I hope you're all having a wonderful summer. I have been, and we've got a couple more weeks until we're back in September. So I thought I would use the extra time to put some new videos together. I was asked about ring slings yesterday. So this is a Lenny Lamb ring sling, and I'm going to do a demo of how to put a newborn or birth to 8-week-old baby in the ring sling. So the first thing, you'll probably have it wired up already. I won't go through that, but just always check. So you've got the shoulder here at the top and the two rings at the bottom. Always check that it's not twisted. So I tend to grab that seam, go all the way round and come back up so you know you're on the right side, and then just make sure that it's not twisted here. So kind of just work your way along, just grabbing a little bit of material at a time, and that really helps when you're adjusting later on, that you know when you're pulling the right bit it corresponds. So then you're putting it on like a sash, so over and onto that shoulder. So there are lots of different ring slings around. Lenny Lamb's a really good make. It depends on the thickness of the material and the size of the rings that they correspond right. So it may be something you want to get advice on your particular ring sling. So the next thing is, once I've got it on the outside edge of my shoulder, not up here, so out there, spread out on my back, and then I want to, this bottom seam or rail, you can't really see with this, but kind of like my hip bone there, that's where I want that to come up to. I don't want it to be too loose to start with, so that's really important. The better you get this at the beginning, the easier it will be when baby goes in. So that's where you want the rings to end up. I always just take them up a little bit, because when baby comes in it's going to pull down. You don't want to end up with them there. So up on my shoulder, outside edge, and then I'm going to get baby. So here we go. So newborn baby wants to be in that position on your chest just as you are cuddling them. So depending what's going on with your newborn's legs, how big they are, very small ones, the legs are all tucked up in front. So there is a little bit of different opinions out there in the baby wearing world. But we find, you know best as a parent, and you can tell baby's legs are all scrunched up in front. It is fine for as long as the bum is down there. The first few weeks the legs might stay all tucked in, and you just make your seat there. So if you've done a good job with that rail at the bottom there, you're making a nice seat. The other option is that you're going behind baby's knees, so bum down, knees up, and little legs sticking out. So again, that's something that we usually do when we fit you with a sling at the Sling Library. We always make sure that we put your baby in and see what's going on. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. It's Sarah Jane. Hiya. So I've got this bag of material here. I'm going to pull that round, and I'm going to grab that top seam and pull. So it's quite nice to keep that in alignment. So I'm not pulling down away, I'm pulling that in alignment with that. So in the same direction. And then I can work my way along a little bit. So baby should be really nice and close to you. There shouldn't be any kind of baby hanging down here. So, and it should feel really secure. You know, when you've got that seat there, it feels like it's okay at the bottom. And then we can lift up and take in any slack that we need to. And then you can do different things with the tail. So my favourite for newborns, because everybody worries about newborns' heads, although they're actually fine, most people feel a bit more secure having a little cushion there and a little bit more support. Always make sure you can see your baby's face. They've got the chin nice and high and they're nice and supported. Yeah, and that's it. The other option is to kind of wrap it around here to make that into a little cushion. So so I'd love to see if you are using a ring sling out and about over the summer. Send us some pictures. That would be really awesome, either on our page or in our groups. Yeah, and if you found this useful, let me know. If you've got any more questions, do let me know as well. We can try to answer them, and we will be back in September at our Wednesday morning group at IKEA. Bye bye.